In August 1889, France lost one of its most gifted 19th century writers. Auguste de Villiers de l'Isle-Adam, France's answer to Edgar Allan Poe, had lived a life of brilliance, poverty, and the excesses typical of the Romantic age. He died penniless and seemingly forgotten, leaving behind little more than his published works, but among his final possessions was what he considered his life's true achievement, an unfinished play titled Axel. Axel tells the story of a noble family burdened with guarding an ancient secret, a treasure of unimaginable wealth hidden for centuries beneath their family crypt, generation after generation. I'm Koyan Mol, historical researcher and author of the Jerusalem Files with Christopher Morford. When I first encountered Auguste's story, I assumed it was just a work of Gothic fiction, a dramatic tale of hidden vaults and a dying bloodline. But the deeper I looked, the more I wondered, what if it wasn't just fiction? Because Auguste de Villiers was the father of the final heir to a noble bloodline, one of Europe's most influential medieval families, the de Villiers. Auguste's own father, a Knight of Malta, had spent his entire life and the family fortune searching for the lost treasure of the Knights of Malta, believing it had been hidden somewhere in France during the French Revolution. He never found anything. Had he been looking in the wrong place? The story of Axel echoes the true history of the de Villiers family, who led two of history's most powerful military orders, the Knights Templar and the Knights Hospitaller, later known as the Knights of Malta. At every turning point in their survival, a de Villiers stood at the helm. In 1187, during the fall of Jerusalem, Guillaume de Villiers was second in command of the Knights Hospitaller. In 1291, during the fall of Acre, Gerard and Jean de Villiers fought side by side as Templar and Hospitaller leaders. 1302, the fall of Rouat, Gerard de Villiers narrowly escapes. 1307, Paris, on the eve of the Templar arrests, Gerard de Villiers flees with the Templar treasure, according to the sworn testimony by Jean de Chalon. Neither he nor the treasure is heard from again. 1522, Rhodes. Grand Master Philippe de Villiers de l'Isle-Adam defends the island for 6 months against 100,000 Turks with just 600 knights. 1530, Malta. The knights established their final fortress, securing their legacy and relics. 1632, Isaac de Razilly, son of Catherine de Villiers, crosses the Atlantic and lands in La Have, Nova Scotia, just 20 miles from Oak Island. 2 centuries later, one of the last of the Villiers family main branch writes Axel, the story of a noble house with crusader origins, guarding a secret passed down for generations.
Déchiffrer quelque avis ténébreux, quelque étrange renseignement, une suggestion souveraine, un important secret, oui mon père. Oui, vous dis je, un secret considérable, sans doute, enseveli dans ce feuillet détruit.
In Axel, the treasure is hidden deep beneath the earth, sealed behind a secret mechanism known only to the family.
Il considère certains rocs voilés de mousse et d'herbe, que son premier regard a discerné des autres pierres chenues de leurs alentours. Il s'est allongé entre leurs joints, dont le secret lui fut un jour transmis, étant seul, par son père qui le tenait de l'aïeul, et d'une pesée spéciale, faisant crier sous la terre la rouille des puissants leviers de jadis. Voici que 2 de ces énormes roches se sont écartés, laissant à découvert l'entrée séculaire.
Soudain, toute l'épaisseur du pan de mur se scindant en une large ouverture voûtée, glisse et s'abîme, lentement, sous terre, au-devant de Sarah, laissant entrevoir de sombres galeries aux spacieux arceaux qui s'étendent au plus profond du souterrain. Et voici que, du sommet de la fissure cintrée de l'ouverture, à mesure que celle-ci s'élargit plus béante, s'échappe d'abord une scintillante averse de pierreries, une bruissante pluie de diamants, et l'instant d'après, un écroulement de gemmes de toutes couleurs mouillées de lumière, une myriade de brillants aux facettes d'éclairs, de lourds colliers de diamants encore, sans nombre, de bijoux en lieu, de perles.
Inside the vault lies more than gold or jewels. At the end of the room, there's a yellowed strip of parchment, still sealed under mold, with a large impression of red wax. Given his father's obsession, Auguste knew the treasure wasn't in France. Had it crossed the Atlantic with Isaac de Razilly? Or sometime earlier? Had the family secret survived, hidden somewhere in Nova Scotia? The dates of artifacts and structures found on Oak Island align with the key moments in the de Villiers family's stewardship of the Templars and the Knights of Malta. Perhaps we can read Auguste de Villiers' final words in Axel as clues to an ancient treasure, one that might have a direct connection to Nova Scotia and, who knows, Oak Island.
Under some rock formation now covered over with trees and vegetation must surely be hidden the outlet of one of those undulated caverns that were hollowed out even before the Middle Ages, with secrets known only to the eldest members of the great military seigneury to which they belonged.
When it comes to guarding your greatest secrets, who would you trust more than your own family?